Hey everybody, Raymond, Two Drunk Brothers Garage. Didn't film on the spot outros or intros or anything when I was on road trip, but the video you're about ready to watch is part 2 of stage 3 of my trip. Stage 3 trip covered from Detroit metropolitan area up to Alaska. This video is going to cover from the Canadian border all the way through Canada and to my house in Wasilla. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like, subscribe, comment, notification bell, all of that. We appreciate it. Kenny's filming behind the camera for me, so he couldn't be on the trip, but he was there in spirit. But this was the reason for the trip. So anyhow, appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Barns and, well, you know, Canada. Little dirt road. We're gonna have a lot of this, I think, on the way up there. Sarah the Camel in Glenboro, Manitoba.
Hour number 2, the free beer.
Sinatoluda, Saskatchewan. Old granaries, grain mills, what do they call it? Actually, it looks like they might still be operating this one.
Facebook and FBH Turn your mouth like Steve Kelly.
Get it? I think I did.
I wasn't really thinking.
We're in Alberta. Alberta, Canada. Edmonton, Alberta skyline. We're gonna get off here in a little bit and head north around it. Day 4 of stage 3. Stayed at the Canada Inn in Whitecourt. There's the rig. Hitting the road. Day 4. Next stop, we're going to shoot for Watson Lake, Yukon Territory. Trying to catch the sunrise there behind us.
Oh, because bison's probably pulled up at the bottom of the hill here. You think there's gonna be bad whoopsie-doos?
Nope. Hammer down. Unique rock formation up there.
60. Brakes. Don't you hit.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he scared that one off.
Little boo. Horn, I don't know. Game off, fellas. Game off. Sorry. Doing the descent from Summit Lake. Pretty rocky canyon down there. Probably don't want to be falling off of this mountain. I don't know if we got any sheep up there. I'm not seeing any. But this is dull sheep country. Heslin, Yukon. New bridge going in. Got a unique harmonic to it. I can see why they don't want you going fast. Or maybe it's just this truck and trailer.
You can see the grates.
Yeah. watch on Sundays in the Yukon, you don't have to wait for the pilot car, and the locals know that. But it does say stop and wait, so we're waiting. Marsh Lake Dam on the way into Whitehorse right there. Miles and miles of dirt road, and it happens to be the smoothest part of the road from Haines Junction up to Tok.
At border crossing. Okay.
No marijuana at border crossing. We're coming up to the Canadian side of the border into Alaska. Little airfield over there. This is Beaver Creek. We're just gonna drive right around this one and go check in at the American border. So I don't get in trouble, I'm gonna stop filming. Last little bit of Yukon not wanting to release us, like 9 kilometers from the US checkpoint, and we're worst roads of the day. All right, here we are. We're approaching the state of Alaska at the end of a very long trip up through Canada. We just entered the Alaska time zone.
Continue on Alaska 2 North for 90 miles.
And we got a customs check at the top of the thing here. Once again, I am not going to record. So Alaska is saying hello too with some of the white stuff, of course. But the roads are kind of clear. And maybe a little smoother. Well, there's the truck after running the Alcan. We're in Tok, Alaska at the Three Bears outpost. Filled up, but as soon as we pulled in, we had our first casualty. I didn't do any filming or anything, but it wasn't flat very much, so I think it happened just as we were pulling in. So got that changed out, and now we're pressing on to home. Well, everybody, we pulled in about 2 a.m. this morning. I think today's October 20th. We ran into quite a bit of snow the last day from Watson Lake, Yukon, all the way through to about Glen Allen, Alaska. Once past Glen Allen, it was clear road, no further trouble after our incident with the trailer tire. Sorry I didn't film a change it and everything. We were just tired, wanted to get home here. So there's the tow rig sitting in front of the garage. Goldie's in there. GTO is going to go out to Kenny's garage, I think. And yeah, it's changed quite a bit in the 30 days that I've been gone here, so it's time to start getting set up for winter. But anyhow, the 2018 High Country did fantastic. The interstate trailer performed well. There's a big chunk of the road ice that fell off. Yeah, overall, I'm gonna call that a successful trip. Even my little paper tags that I made with tape and cardboard held on. Both border crossings never got asked coming into Canada or coming into US to open the trailer. I was shocked. There's the temporary tag that I just taped up. There's the high school GTO front end parts. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Following along, it's going to be a lot of just little video clips with probably music, but anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ray, Two Drunk Brothers Garage, home safely. So there's all the engine parts, interior parts. We still got the hood in here. We're gonna move the hood inside, but we got everything offloaded. The GTO's in there. It's staying and going over to Kenny's. That's the rail that I put up to tie the hood on. That worked pretty good. We still gotta, I'm gonna take, just because this stuff has got some salt in it and everything, when we go, we're gonna go to the car wash, power wash this. I'm gonna hit that stuff a little bit in the back, but we got to get this road grime off this stuff. And then we're gonna go put that back in the Bronco. I'm looking for storage. There was the road backup diesel, a little bit of stuff on Goldie, but it'll come up. There's the two blocks, the crankshaft, the camshaft that I brought all the way up from Michigan, like 4,000 miles. We unloaded it, and Dakota's like, "Oh, that's for my 24 valve Cummins." So I got me a 24 valve Cummins that I'll turn into a freaking conversation piece. But anyhow, just trying to find a hole for all this stuff eventually. GTO's going over to Kenny's garage, I think, I hope. Still tucked in here. Gonna get it over to Kenny's. Maybe not today. She ain't perfect, but the road grime's off of it. That's all we really care about for now. Okay, over here at Kenny's garage. Got that all cleared out. Got his work truck out. We went ahead and broke down our cherry picker. And now we're gonna go and unload the GTO. Now, I set the emergency brake on this, and then I reached in after I did that, and I pulled the release, and the release didn't release because I didn't test that before I set the emergency brake. So don't know what type of issues we're gonna have, but we're gonna find out right now. All right, here we go. We're unloading it over at Kenny's. Kenny didn't make the trip, son Dakota did, but there's the GTO. So we're gonna get her unlatched. I got to get my 2x4s. So Kenny, we need a drill with a number 2 Phillips bit.
Okay.
And we'll get those pulled off. There's the spare tire.
Where's the other tire?
It's over at my house. The spare tire's on the trailer.
Yeah.
From the flat. The flat's at my house.
Did it shred the tire?
No. It was close.
Yeah.
Had them crisscross applesauce. Already got them unloosed. Just got to get the straps out of here. Do the rear. Take our 2x4s off. We just did that to keep the car from moving side to side over all the frost heaves. And we'll get her started up and probably go for a ride around the block, I imagine, and come back and put her up for the winter. No worse wear for the tear, it doesn't look like. Kenny's back there unloading.
All right, GTO starting up. Gotta let her warm up a little bit. And now we're hoping the park brakes are not, the parking brake is not locked up on the back wheels. Oh no. Perfect. Oh. Woo. It almost scraped. Should come out with no problem. Take it to park brakes, we're not stuck.
5 years. She's back, or she's where she finally belongs.
Alaska license plate.
Well, there's Hippie Gal. That's her nickname. Because she's a little hippie trailer. The whole reason for the whole show right there. Now, we're going to stick a little bit. I got a lot of stuff jammed in the back seat and the trunk for hauling. That's all Goldie parts. There's all GTO exhaust and everything in the back, but we're just going to hit the air shocks with just a little wee bit of air. And then we're going to go for a nice autumn drive up here in Alaska. All right, everybody. The final end of stage 3. GTO is home here for the winter at Kenny's garage. Kenny's actually filming, but I just decided, unfortunately he couldn't be on the road trip with me, so he doesn't get to be in the final exit here. But anyhow, we already had the banners up, and then Dakota gave me the GTO parking sign, so we already got that marked. So This is, she's back home. She finally fits her license plate. It's 5 long years to get her up here, but it's done. So hope you guys enjoyed all of the stage videos, and thumbs up, like, subscribe. Ray, Ken behind the camera, Two Drunk Brothers Garage. Thanks for watching.